All right, guys. Good morning. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing awesome today. Everything all good? Facebook has some cool filters today. Okay, neat. All right, let's get into our article today. We're going to talk about how to believe in yourself. Discover science-based tips to start believing in yourself. So check it out. It's by Tekka Davis, PhD. Okay. When we believe in ourselves, it can help us to achieve our goals and manifest our dreams and increase our well-being. But the flip side is also true. Lack of belief in ourselves means that we are less likely to act, to change, or push to make things better. In fact, when we expect we will fail, we are actually more likely to fail. Very true. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you believe that. How you think is how you get things done. Okay, carry on here. That means that believing in yourself is kind of like the key that turns the ignition and starts the car. We can't really go anywhere without it. Try as you might to push ourselves forward, we're blocked because our thoughts, attitudes, and actions aren't in alignment with our goals. So we either do not do what we need to do or we are sabotaging ourselves along the way, sometimes in obvious ways and sometimes in unconscious ways, right? So how do you believe in yourself? It's a good question. How do you? Let me know in the comments if you know. If not, let's carry on with the article. Believing in yourself includes things like self-worth, self-confidence, self-trust, autonomy, and environmental mastery. Self-worth is a sense that you have value as a human. Being self-confident is a positive attitude about your abilities, qualities, and judgment. Self-trust is faith that you can rely on yourself. Autonomy is feeling able to choose and direct your own behavior. Environmental mastery is your belief that your efforts will result in the changes you desire. Sounds good. These are some of the key components involved in believing in yourself. Maybe you struggle with just one of them, or maybe you struggle with all of them. But by understanding where your struggles lie, it'll be easier to start shifting your attitudes about yourself. So question yourself, questions to ask yourself. Ask yourself these questions to better understand if there are any things that are getting in the way of you believing in yourself. Self-worth. Do you have value? Do you value yourself as a human being? Do you agree that you are no worse than any other person? Self-confidence. Do you feel good about your skills, strengths, and abilities? Do you feel good about your personal qualities? Do you feel How do you feel good about your judgment and decision making? Self-trust. Can you rely on yourself? Can you trust that you will do what you say you'll do? And autonomy. Do you feel free to do whatever you want to do? Do you believe that no one can stop you from reaching your dreams? Do you feel that way? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear it. Environmental mastery. When you take action, do you believe that it will lead to the results you desire? Do you believe that you are able to get the things you want? If you answer to no or were leaning towards no to any of these questions, those are likely the areas that thwart your ability to believe in yourself. Spend time thinking more about how you might shift these self-beliefs to believe in yourself more. How to believe in yourself. Change your self-talk. Change your self-talk. It's a very good one. I like this one. Once you've identified your unsupportive self-belief, question these beliefs by taking back your inner voice. If you feel like you have no value, tell yourself you are a valuable, amazing person who deserves to live a good life. Or if you don't feel confident, remind yourself of your positive qualities and skills. Positive self-talk like this has been shown to improve our performance. By saying positive things to ourselves, we can start to rewrite our internal scripts. We can slowly but surely start to develop new scripts in our minds that are a little bit more like cheerleaders and a little bit less like jerks. Yeah, but let's be cheerleaders for ourselves for sure. And this helps us shift our beliefs. Next, build self trust. We often think of trust as something we can have for others. but we can have trust in ourselves. Having or not having this trust in ourselves has similar implication as having or not having trust in others. For example, when we trust someone, we are honest with them. We can count on them and we are confident in them doing what's best for us. So what might it mean when we don't trust ourselves? What does that mean? Well, maybe we don't want to be honest with ourselves because we're not sure what we'll do with that information. Maybe we can't count on ourselves to do the things we tell ourselves we'll do. Or maybe we're afraid that we'll do things to harm ourselves instead of help ourselves. It may sound odd when you spell it out like this, but many of us do indeed have self-trust issues. For example, maybe we told ourselves 1,000 times that we're going to start exercising, but we never do it. So how likely is it that we'd trust ourselves to start a new exercise program? Not very likely. Here are some tips to start building trust within yourself. Do what you say you're going to do, no matter what. Maybe this means reducing the number of commitments, learning to say no, or sticking to a schedule. A couple tips there. Experiment if you need to see what you need to do to stick to your word. Be honest with yourself. Engage in self-reflection to get to the truth of whether you really think, feel, and need in life. Try not to focus so much on what other people want you to do. Do what you believe is right. For sure, definitely. Live your values and follow your inner compass. If you're on a path that is true to you, then it is likely it'll be easier to believe in your ability to walk it. Be clear. Get clear about who you are and what you want. Know the things you're willing to do and the things you're willing not to do. That way you can trust yourself to make good decisions. Decisions and communication and communicate them effectively. Okay. In summary, believing in ourselves involves a bit more than just forcing ourselves to develop self-love and start pursuing our goals. It's more of a matter of seeing where we're stuck and compassionately exploring how to get unstuck. Hopefully, these are some useful tips to get started. All right, guys? Cool. That's it for today. If you guys are on my email list, go check it out at 7 o'clock. You can read the whole article. There's a few links there and then some of other goodies that are part of this article. All right, guys. Thank you for being here today. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And as always, be positive and have a great day. All right. God bless. Bye.